like games that aren't based around it. You know what I mean? Like
shoehorned in.
Like although that fight was particularly good.
Wait,
with Batman in Arkham City, Deadshot, not Deadshot.
Oh yeah, that was
it
cool.
Deadshot?
Was that Arkham Gate, Blackgate? Was that the other one? It was
Blackgate was like the PS Vita game that was a side-scrolly one.
Oh, sorry, Arkham
one
Origins. I'm thinking Arkham Origins.
Yeah, there's Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, Arkham City, Arkham Knight.
I think the fight you're thinking of was in Arkham Origins.
I think it was, now that I'm thinking about it, because I didn't finish that game because it was bleh.
I didn't even play it, but
it was so meh. It was
I could
like,
sense it.
Yeah, you were right. There was one good fight. It was all QTEs, but it was actually really tense and good. But anyway,
I liked Final Fantasy 13-2. Had some cool QTEs, like in the midst of that kind of.
We don't talk about Final Fantasy 13. Any of them. Continue.
Yes, we do.
Move forward.
15 will always be versus 13 in my heart.
I'm fine with that. It technically is. But I understand why they changed the name. Because that had been 15 years.
It's only
Maybe
10, dude. It's only 10.
Nice to get 15, Final Fantasy 15 and 15.
All right, so that's interesting. That's coming.
It's only been 10.
I didn't even have pubes when they announced that.
I still don't. I'm worried, actually. I think I've got alopecia of the balls.
I liked what, just a quick tangent. Jack was mentioning last night that he didn't have any hair on his butt because it was all on his balls. I thought that was fun.
I'm glad I think he'd be really glad that you're telling everyone about that.
I'm really glad he made us coffee right now.
So what were we talking about?
Batman. I just wanted to say quickly that apparently the first episode is coming this year in 2016.
Like December 30th, 2016.
Probably, but that's still pretty nice.
Yeah, and I was saying to you, I'm actually, like, instead of waiting for them all to come out, like I usually do, I'm so jazzed for this. I'm just buying that season pass.
I'll get on board with that.
Day one.
And then, like, weekly, we can just sort of, like, I guess...
go through the episodes week by week, yeah.
As they come out. Okay. After the pre-order leak earlier this week, Sony and Hello Games have confirmed that No Man's Sky will be releasing for PlayStation 4 on June 21st. In North America and June 22nd in Europe through retail and digital stores for $59.99. A PC launch will happen on June 21st. Hello Games' Sean Murray also confirmed that there will likely be post-launch support for No Man's Sky. Quote, most importantly, the retail version gives us the best chance possible to keep supporting the game for free. Note that, Govinda, for free.
I like Sean Murray.
Can I finish?
You could have kept going. I didn't stop you at any point.
Thank you. After it is released. No Man's Sky will launch as a complete game in June, but there's a lot we'd like to add post-launch, if we can. End quote. In North America and Europe, a No Man's Sky limited edition for $79.99 will include the game, steelbook, art book, comic, and more.
If I'm not mistaken, there's actually a little figurine of the ship.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I'd have that in here in the little podcast room.
Yeah, I was almost thinking about picking up the Uncharted 4 Collector's Edition and getting a little Drake statue.
Can we put that in here?
Well, no, I can't afford it. So when I said I was thinking about getting it, I was thinking about you getting it.
I might get it.
Yeah. It's
I
probably
actually
like $150.
I kind of want to zhuzh this place up a little bit. You
Lose the books, I think.
They're my history books, man.
No Man's Sky, I'm pumped. You're not, and I don't know why. I know you're like, there's no game, but like, I loved Minecraft, and I will love this.
This is like the classic, like, I was not pumped for The Division, but now I hate that I'm not playing it right now.
I just think it's one of those things that I have to experience, even if I don't do it for a long time. I just can't fathom the size of this game.
My problem is there's just not enough to do.
But you haven't played it,
but
so
like,
there's apparently a...
Yeah, you get 8 quintillion, whatever.
No, shut up. There was a behind closed doors demo that they did, and they've got like NPCs, you've actually got trading, you've got...
I've read the whole thing with like alien languages. You'll meet aliens and you can either converse with them depending on how much.
I think you'll be surprised at the things to do.
My thing is, I can't play Minecraft. I can't play it.
Why?
Because there's, in my mind, nothing to do. I know that you literally have infinite possibilities of what to do, but that's not what I want out of a game.
But I feel like this is more than that. Like, the problem I had with Minecraft, I'm sure it's a thing as well, but I played it a lot, and I was always like, I need diamonds. I want to make diamond armor. Like, I need to... Because a lot of it will just be like, I want to upgrade my warp drive and my ship, but to do that, I need to do this. I need to upgrade my little thing so I can get this, and to do that, I need to do this. So it's a lot of like... Because you are trying to get to the center of the universe. And
which
to do
apparently
that,
is not possible.
It is.
Or like, it would take an inordinate amount of... I've read interviews with them where they don't think people will get there, but there is a reason to try.
People will get there.
Well, apparently it'll take... Let me try and find something.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
But you're trying to get to the center of the planet, and you can't warp a certain distance, so you need to be constantly updating your ship and your warp drive, and then you're going to get raided by pirates. There's things going on, and I'm looking forward to it.
I hope so. I feel like this is one of the more overhyped games I've ever experienced.
I can't think of one off the top of my head, but you're wrong.
Like, I mean, with the exceptions of your, like, I don't care about The Last Guardian. That's, like, another one.
That's not even overhyped anymore. It's just, release the fucking game. Release it.
I feel like No Man's Sky is going to come out, and it's not going to be what we think it is.
But what if it is?
If it is...
And not about, like, what we think it is, but, like... People seem to still not believe it's as big as they say it is, but I feel like you can't keep saying it's that big. It's like Destiny being like, oh, you're going to be able to seamlessly go from here. And like, no, there's like 3 loading screens between doing that and doing this. Like, what are you talking about?
See, that's what I can't comprehend. This game has to load. Like, it just has to.
I know, but
like,
this is why I'm actually really excited to see you play it. And when you're just going from Earth to atmosphere... Or from planet through atmosphere into space.
I reckon it's going to load somewhere. Like those hyperspace
The
jumps.
hyperspace will be a loading, but like, it won't feel like loading. It won't be like Destiny's like, loading.
Yeah, or
like just...
I love, my favourite still to this day is Mass Effect's elevators. You're just like in there, it's like, do, 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 do.
Hiding the loading, obviously.
So like, I want to be surprised by this, but I just... know in my heart that there's something off. That this game is not what they're...
Whatever, you're wrong. That's okay. No, dude, no.
We'll find out.
You can have your opinion, that's fine. But
yeah.
You're wrong.
Like, I want to be wrong, but it's too ambitious. There's no way that it can be what they say.
Smart coding.
I'm reminded of Peter Molyneux with Fable 2, where he was saying, you can literally do anything you can imagine. Anything your mind can conceive.
They've never said that, though, but I know what you mean.
Well, I feel like it's very big talk for such a tiny studio.
But they just could be fucking clever. And also, this is something that
they're unknowns.
They're not unknowns. Joe Danger, dude.
Oh my god. Yes.
They're unknowns, but they've also got Sony throwing money, and I'm sure they've got, like, development studios assisting.
I think they do.
On some level. So, sure... what's the developer called?
They literally have less people on staff than Campo Santo.
They've got like 5 people or 6 people.
Firewatch had 10.
Yeah, it's crazy. But again, this is something that's they've been talking about for years, like
too many years,
way before they started developing it. So, I was watching an interview with Sean Murray, and he'd been prototyping the game while he was working on the first Joe Danger.
Wow.
So. It's been in the works for a while, and I feel like I don't know anything about coding or whatever, but I feel like it's just really smart coding.
Yeah.
Like, the universe doesn't exist. It is just code, and then when you go to a planet, it just goes, oh, that's this little bit of fucking code.
Yeah.
Boom. And anything you do to it just gets added to that little bit of line, and when you leave, it just turns into code again.
I feel like it's going to have to be the glitchiest thing in the world.
I can't imagine. I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah,
I can imagine launch day is going to be fucking chaos.
June 24th.
But who knows? Sony is all in on this. And that's another reason why I'm wrong about it being a launch VR game, but it is coming to VR.
Yeah, I don't think it's... if it happens, it won't be a launch.
Because the PlayStation VR event is... in 2 weeks on the 15th, or in a week,
on the
15th, I would not be surprised if they go, it's coming out June 21st with No Man's Sky.
Oh shit, we'll be recording on that day. That'll be cool. We might be able to work that in. Although the way our lives work, we'll probably have to record before it happens.
Or we'll record tomorrow, next week. Like a week from tomorrow.
You're letting the listeners in, dude.
doesn't matter. Well, this is scheduling stuff that we'll get our people to talk to your people and we'll sort it out.
Look, I'm lucky to get it up whenever I can.
Because you tweeted that article about Sean Murray skirting around VR.
Yes.
And he was like, this would be really good for VR. It would be amazing. It'd be like my childhood dream come true if this was on VR. And then it's like, so is it on VR? And he just goes,
like, whoa,
I can't talk about that right now.
Yeah.
But that, to me, just strengthened my resolve.
That strengthens Govinda's resolve. For me, that is lowering expectations. People already have sky-high expectations.
No, because I feel like if it wasn't coming to VR, what would stop them from just going, no, it's not coming to VR?
Because everyone in the universe wants it to be. And
I know, but like he's like, it would be amazing on VR, it would be so good on VR, but unfortunately, we just don't have the manpower to bring it to VR.
Isn't it amazing that...
I feel like you're anti-hyping it by being like, oh, actually, that's something that we're not allowed to comment on right now because Sony hasn't allowed us to comment on it because that's actually part of a big reveal next week.
Isn't it amazing that everyone's so pumped for this to be on VR, but 99% of the gaming community have never tried it?
Well, no, I think that this is just because this is the ultimate VR game.
I'll give you that.
It's in first person and it is a universe explorer.
It's like that's something that would cross over to mainstream news. That would make like...
Oh, so this is a game where a player can put on a virtual reality headset, be in a world... Oh, also, did we mention they can travel to 4 quintillion planets?
Yeah.
Because you're in a fucking universe?
Holy shit, I saw a quick aside, just a fantastic vine of someone like trying out... I think they were playing a Rush of Blood Until Dawn, like VR, doing like a horror game, and their friends came up and like sack-whacked him or something, and his whole body just crumpled and he couldn't deal with what was happening. Like, 'cause he was so wrapped up in the world.
If I buy VR, I need to have a lock on my door.
Oh, yeah. I don't think I can play it at my house. Like, I have fucking roommates, a cat.
I need to like have a lock on my bedroom door because I can't do it. But anyway, I don't know. If they don't put this on VR, it is a huge mistake.
It's upsetting.
Actually, let me go Trumpian on you. A huge mistake.
How big do you think Donald Trump's dick is?
I reckon he's been roid munching since he was 10, so he's got 0 balls.
Tell me you caught that whole thing.
No, I don't even understand. I saw. I don't know how it began or what.
It's because some guy was giving him crap about his small hands. And so you felt... Because the implication was like, he's got small hands.
Small hands, small dick. I gotcha.
So he felt the need, in a presidential debate, to assure his voters that he had a big dick. It's fucking insane.
What is going on? Did you see... Sorry, this is go-K shit right here. Did you see the Louis C.K. letter?
No.
Louis C.K. wrote a letter to the American public, and it pretty much starts off being like, please stop voting for Trump. Trump is Hitler.
Yeah.
Like, he is doing what Hitler did to the Germans after the Depression.
He's just a fucking populist. Like, he's saying what needs to be said.
He's saying things that are fucking twisted, and the public's just going, yeah, that's actually pretty chill.
And it's also that same veiled racism, like, we need to get all the Mexicans and illegal immigrants out of the country.
The illegals are the problem with this country. The illegals are the problem.
Just like the Jews were the problem.
Jews were.
On that note.
But we'll actually, this is going to be a topic. I didn't know what my topics were, but that's going to be a topic.
Tune in tomorrow, guys.
I like talking about foreign affairs because in Australia, our politics is fucking boring.
We have no real problems. That's why it's so great.
No, we have many problems, but I've given up.
With developer Campo Santo revealing last month that Firewatch...
Comandante Santo!
Swear to God, I'm going to bury you. With developer Campo Santo revealing last month that Firewatch outsold their wildest expectations, Sony announced today that it was the #1 best-selling digital PS4 game of February 2016 in North America and Europe, and was the #1 digital game overall in Europe for the month. Looking at other new releases, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth was #1 on PlayStation Vita in North America and Europe, while the PS4 version finished 20th and 19th, respectively. Also, Far Cry Primal was 2nd on PS4 in both regions. Street Fighter V was 5th in North America on PS4, but didn't chart in the EU. Unravel was 16th in North America and 5th in EU. And Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm was 4th in North America and 11th in the EU.
That was convoluted at best.
It was alright. I'm surprised, like, I'm still Digimon. Like, it's killing it.